Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Empire of Scott. We've got a little bit going on. We've got Manny as an ally. We're 4 turns away from theology. A couple of aqueducts going up, and we've got a workshop, which will be followed by another aqueduct in Scottsville. Our happiness is through the roof, and God, it's just been such a good day. Such a good game as far as peace is concerned. Not like in this. Not liking this one bit. The yeah, the missionaries they be spreading their religion, and yeah, and they're gonna be pumping out a lot faster than I'm gonna be able to respond. The way my faith is at the moment, but I mean, he did get an influx of 3, but yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to stay on top of him. So we're okay. We're getting tasked with building a plantation there. I wasn't sure. Haven't played in a few days. So I'm not sure what I was gonna do with you. Probably just make a farm. Yeah, it looks like we were making farms there. Okay. So things to talk about, eh? Robin Williams this week. That was a shock. It was quite a shock, obviously, because he didn't have any physical health problems. He was only 63, and so especially whenever it's something like a suicide, it's really hard to see that coming into, um, it's especially Robin Williams and what's become so clear over the past few days. He was so loved by so many people. Like, it is staggering. It is staggering the number of people I've seen giving tributes and things like that. And even just personally, like, I was it surprised me how much I felt personally affected by learning about Robin Williams' death. Like, it was it was a big thing. Like, this was Mrs. Doubtfire. This was Peter Pan and Hook. This was the genie. Like, this was so many things from my childhood. And I think that's what a lot of people are feeling, is that, you know he really was a symbol of a lot of our childhoods. And it's really tough when you lose sort of an idol like that. And yeah, but I can't imagine what it's like for the family, to lose your father, especially to suicide, and then to have the coroner, after your family has asked for privacy, to have the coroner go on national TV, internationally broadcast television, and tell the world exactly how they found him, exactly what position he was in, exactly what was around his neck, and how it was positioned. Why does the public need to know that? That's the question I have. Why does the public need to know that? For fuck's sakes, the family's dealing with the fact that, the patriarch of their family just killed himself. And the coroner, for some reason, is on national TV giving intricate detail to the events leading up to his suicide. It made no sense to me. I turned off the television when that was on. It was just infuriating.
Three things.
Just infuriating. All right. So, what do we got here? I think we were again building some farms because we wanted to get our cities big. We wanted nice big cities. Okay. All right. So we got another promotion in our agent, and we are going to steal another technology. We are currently researching civil service, which costs 325. Steel costs 573, so that looks to be like the one that we're going to research. Unless, let me look. Let's look at the tree. Okay, so they're offering me steel. They're also offering me compass. But steel, they're giving me a free technology that leads me to gunpowder. And the plan is to do this. Um, and I actually, you know what? I haven't researched civil service yet. So if I pop that, then I could immediately get to education. My rule though is always to go with the technology that costs the most. Like that's what I always do. So I think that's what I have to do right now, just because that logically that's what makes sense at the moment. I think. No, I probably should have went with compass. Oh well. Moving on. There's been a post that's been circulating online that I wanted to share, and just came across it this morning. Hello, Gandhi, you backstabbing son of a bitch. How are you doing? You want to buy wine from me? How about you buy wine from me? And we accept embassies. Okay. Sounds good to me, Gandhi. All right. Geez, you're far. Okay. And you've got 23 citizens in your biggest city. That's ridiculous. What's the maximums over here? 15? 15 seems to be high on my continent. Yeah, I'm still a few behind with Constantinople there, but oh well. Okay. So we're gonna have you building a farm there. Yeah, you know what? Let's keep building farms. Let's get all our cities all farmed up here. So there's been a post circulating, and it's actually an excerpt from Watchmen, the comic book, and I'm gonna paraphrase it a little bit, but basically, a man goes to a doctor, and he says, "Doctor, I'm depressed. You know, I'm sad. I feel lonely in a terrifying and threatening world. I don't know what to do." And the doctor says, "Well, the solution is simple. What you'll do is you're going to go and see Pelucci. He's this amazing clown, and he's great at making people feel good, and he's great at making people feel laugh. If you see Pelucci and you're not happy at the end of it, there's nothing that then you're never going to be happy." And then the man bursts into tears, and the doctor says, "What's wrong?" And he's like, "Well, doctor, I am Pelucci." And it's just, I think it's so captivating just because I think a lot of people sort of see Robin Williams, like, he's so funny, so amazingly funny, and here he himself was tormented by depression, but yeah. So in this game, we're about to complete the Liberty Tree. Yeah, we're about to complete the Liberty Tree. Free great person of our choice. We're also going to be into a golden age, so that's going to be fun. Of course, we've got Manny as our ally. All right. So, do I go down? Like, what do I do? Do I upgrade my religion? I think I have to. I could upgrade my religion, and I could spread. I could fix what's going on here. Or instead, how's this doing here? Does anybody have tourism? Nobody really has tourism right now, eh? Some people have tourism. I could start doing the if I'm going to go cultural, I may as well start down that path, I think. Do I have any great work slots? For an art or artifact slot. Is that specific to art? Like great artist? It must be. So let's get him, and let's create the great work right in Constantinople. There you go. The birth of Venus. Bum ba bum, bum 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 bum. So now, for the first time, we have some tourism going on. Great, great stuff. I actually can't build farms on these tiles yet, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with you guys. I guess I've got you going over here to build a farm tile on that. Don't know what I'm going to do there either. Don't know what I'm going to do there either. Maybe I can build a fort over here. Do I even have a masonry over there? I don't have a masonry on that stone tile, so let's go do that. All right. So we've got the great person born. Golden Age has started. Askia plundered a trade route between me and Genghis Khan. So this war is underway, is it? It must be. Again, at war. Interesting. And you also denounced Mongolia. Okay. That's right, and I'm selling stuff to both sides. Now I remember. Okay. And so Ormus, was taken over by Genghis Khan. Maybe I do take Sydney. Maybe taking Sydney is not a bad idea. Maybe I liberate Sydney. I really don't know. Now I'm stealing technologies from Genghis Khan, so I don't know how, or from Askia, so I don't know how smart of an idea it would be to give them a common enemy in me. Where are we? 18 turns away from that. How far am I from... Oh god, I'm not even in the Renaissance era yet. So it's going to take me until this era to get a second spy going. That's not good. Alright, so I got you going there. 2 turns away from a national college. I should probably beef up my army, because right now I've only got 6 units. Like 6 units is not going to fight off an invasion. So I'm a little bit worried about that. Alright. Angkor Wat has been built in a faraway land. That's fine. Wasn't coveting that. So I've got an aqueduct in every city. Well, I'm about to. Got an aqueduct in this city, so that's going to keep you at 40% when you level up, and that's going to make things go a little bit faster as far as the happiness is concerned. I do believe I have a couple trades in place, for happiness resources. Ooh, looks like Mongolia is about to lose a city right next to his capital. So that's troubling for him. Very troubling for him. Alright, we could build a mine there, so let's do that. Build a mine there. Okay. Over here now. So we've built a barracks in here. Okay. We're all out of that, so we wanted to start spitting off. Let's get that down first. We'll get that down first, so that we can start building more and more culture. And we're going to want those basically in every city as well. And then after that, we're probably going to want to be getting the universities down really quick. Very, very troubling times. Very troubling times. Not sure what to do. Okay, so we finished the aqueduct here. That isn't helped by stables. That's helped by stables. The circus is always a safe bet. But maybe we get the amphitheater down. I still need a monument to get a national epic. That's interesting. Okay, let's get the amphitheater down. So Scotterloo needs a monument. Let's build that right after he's done the forge. And we're going to start really pumping out the culture buildings. Because that may be our key to victory. Culture may be our key to victory. or at least coming close, hopefully, maybe to victory. I don't know. If we can survive and we can get the culture down. But yeah, the problem is going to be that someone's going to build the spaceship before we can win a cultural victory, I think. So unless I took out the space victory, which I didn't, we were going to build a monument. The caravan here needs a new target. That is the biggest yielding target. So let's do that. Can I save you for a great profit? Let's do that. So I don't know how long that's going to save him, but really we're going to need a great profit because a missionary is not going to help me. Not going to help me with the spreading of the religion right now. So Geneva has declared war on Genghis Khan because they're now the allies of Shanghai, or Songhai rather. They want me to connect jewelry to my network, and I think I could get jewelry from you. They will reward the player that destroys a nearby barbarian encampment. They want the cult of Scott, and they want me to connect copper to my network. I might be able to get copper from someone. Who was it that had copper? You have copper. You're not going to give me that, though. Yeah, no, you're not. I would trade you furs, straight up. But you're not going to do that. 9, I'm not doing that. Yeah, you want both of the happiness resources. That's not going to happen. So do they want that to be their main religion? Yeah, they want that to be the main religion. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that without a profit. Alright, this one needs orders again. So Sydney apparently is the best yielding one for me. Is there anything that you can build? I guess you can build a farm right there. So that's what you'll do. And then actually we just got that, so that can use a pasture. Okay. Amphitheater's going down. Monument's going down. So we're going to be able to build a national epic in Constantinople right away. Maybe we'll follow up with a writers guild. We'll see. We'll see. We probably want to get the circus next. Get that happiness going up. So we want the you first, and then the writers guild and you. We want an amphitheater. Just keep those cultural buildings popping out, because that's going to really help us. Cultural policies are just going to help us, period. But so what do we want to go then? Yeah, okay, so we want aesthetics. All right, we want aesthetics. So we'll do that. That'll be what we do. So you can build a farm, +2 food. That's going to get that tile +2 food? Huh. That makes it like an almost viable tile. That's crazy. All right. Those were messages about Genghis Khan that I probably should have read. I hate when I do that. 10 turns away from gathering intelligence from Askia. Keeping up with that. We're still good friends with Manny here. All right, we've got a worker. We just built the mine. What are we going to do with this worker? Let's send him over to the pasture. Probably going to get this worker to build a fort right there when he's done. Maybe a fort there as well. And we'll stagger our dudes like that. We'll see. We'll see. All depends on how the cookie crumbles here. Okay. Keeping the culture going. Let's look at the cultural overview. Okay, what influence by player? Cultural victory. That's interesting. That's interesting. Go to me. Yeah, there we go. Influenced by player. So we're +25%. Rising slowly for everybody. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So we got someone going after you. So we were going to get you to build a fort there. Excellent. Built the amphitheater down here. So what does this do? Great writer points 1, writer slots 2. Adds up to 2 specialists in this building, or add up to 2 specialists. Well, we want that in the other one. So let's get circus down. There we go. And we want our next... I'm sorry, I don't want that. We want our next cultural building. So Artists Guild, definitely. So where's our next cultural building? Acoustics. Opera House. And also the Sistine Chapel would be beautiful. I would like that. And architecture, definitely. Interesting. The Uffizi. So this is the route we want to take after... maybe not after astronomy, maybe before astronomy. Maybe we go that and then that. Yep. I think that makes sense to me. What are you doing first? Oh, guilds. Yeah, no, we probably want guilds. So we get acoustics first. That's going to get us the Opera House and a Musicians Guild. And then we can start thinking about other things. So we're just pumping into the culture at the moment. Our happiness went down. That was the Genghis Khan message. That was the Genghis Khan message. Come on, Khan. Khan! Khan! Talk to me, Khan. Come on. Don't you dare trade away your thing before I trade it. Oh god, you traded it away, didn't you? No, was that not it? Was it someone else? Was it Askia? No? Why is my happiness so low? Was it Gandhi? Spices. What do you want for your spices? Don't give me. I'm not giving you furs. I'll give you 7 gold. What do you mean that's not enough? Fuck you, man. Yours is worth 2 more gold than mine? Fuck that. That's not happening. Okay. Choose production over here. We got the amphitheater down. +1 happiness would be good. The market would be good. That wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't mind more food over here. Let's get more food over there. Let's get you building that. Yep. A little bit more food in Scotterloo isn't going to hurt anybody. And it's going to be an added benefit. I think the food boosts the cattle, doesn't it? No, it boosts bananas. We've been over this. It boosts bananas, it boosts wheat, and it boosts deer. Yeah. Just why I got camps there. Okay. So what are you going to do then? That's a good question. How much is that tile going to cost me? Only 75. Let's just do it. Just so that Scotterloo can really start to grow. And we might actually do the same thing with that stone. Because that'll make that stoneworks even more viable. And actually, we could get that sugar tile in there, too. That would be a little bit more expensive, though. I don't know. I don't know if I want to be spending money doing that. We'll see. We'll see. So where is this encampment that you're dealing with? It's up there, eh? The world's busiest people. Oh. Hey, we're not at the bottom of a list. There we go. Okay. Alright, what are we doing here? We were going to do the Writers Guild. Yes. And we might do a garden there as well. Okay. Probably going to get you two started on universities then. And you'll follow suit soon with a university. And push forward push forward with advancing our cities. Constantinople is growing fast. Much faster than Karokum. We've gotten 2 levels. Well, Gao has gotten 1, and Karokum has gotten 1 as well. And we're really close to having a 3rd level. So I think we're growing faster than those cities are. Let's get a university down. Focus a little bit on science, and then we're gonna hop right back to culture. We're gonna be one cultural empire of Scott. Let me tell you. We are going to be so cultural that everybody's going to be like, damn, you is cultural. That's what they're going to say. Okay. If I were to fill this, it bugs me. It bugs me seeing so much empty space. Like, normally I would be like, okay, I'm definitely putting a city there. I'm definitely putting a city there. Just fill this because it pisses me off. But with culture, you see, the more cities I have with culture, the higher the denominator is going to be. Now, yes, also the higher the potential of growth, because I can build, another monument, and I can build another amphitheater and all that. But the denominator increases even more. 3 cities seems to be the sweet spot for cultural victory, as far as I know. So that's sort of my thinking. So let's get that tile there. Let's move you down. Pretty soon we're going to be running out of things for my workers to do, quite frankly. So we may just get them to chill for a bit, or we may automate them and see what the computer thinks. But I don't know. I think we've been doing a good job. I don't see any tiles that I've missed. Unless there's any. Is there anything on your tile right there? Plains and river, so I should be able to build a farm there. So that's a farm that I can build. I'll go build that. And I still can't build anything on those tundras, I don't think, which is kind of unfortunate. All right, we're chipping away at things. Looks like that was a pretty uneventful turn, if I didn't actually end the turn last time. Unless I didn't, and looks like I didn't. It looks like, because that Scotopian worker would be over there, yeah, and there would have been messages and things like that. So I think we are coming up on the end of the episode, though. Hasn't been a whole lot going on, I know. That's going to be the nature of the cultural victory, a little bit, unfortunately. If we want to make a real push, I've sort of identified that culture is going to be our best target, just because it doesn't seem viable that we're going to be taking any more cities. We may liberate Sydney if it becomes apparent that would be strategic. We may end up liberating Sydney. When would that become strategic, you ask? If it becomes very clear that Askia is about to wipe Genghis Khan out, then we may move some soldiers up here, take Sydney, liberate it, so that we have a buffer in between us and Askia. Then, because we liberated Sydney, they would be our allies, so it would be another deterrent. And, remembering our last Deity playthrough, city-state ship units in particular were invaluable. So we've gathered enough to steal another technology. Okay. So let's get physics. I know last time I said, I should have done compass. No, let's get physics, because then we're one more stolen technology away from getting musketmen. Because he's probably researching musketmen. And then by the time I've gathered enough intelligence, I'll be able to steal musketmen from him, and that'll be fantastic. All right, so that's built. We were going to build a farm there. And we've got a caravan. We can get 9 gold from Hissia. Yes. Let's do that. Scottsville's converted to another religion. That's not good. Gold to us, and where we provided wine to Genghis Khan. Okay, let's try to get something. Oh, is this type of gold? Yeah, no, we definitely want that. Okay. Got that happiness sorted out again. So we just finished the Writers Guild, and Temple is Faith, so I think we want the university. And it looks like we're going to be pop with the universities, and that's going to be good. And right on cue, we're actually going to be able to start building the opera houses. So we'll probably build an opera house there, and once you're done, we're going to be building Oxford in U. So we're doing well. We're doing well. Don't know what I could possibly do with you. We might be able to do something down there. Oh, no. Go there. Okay. Well, let's sim one more turn here, and then that's going to be the end of the episode. An uneventful one, to be sure. And I apologize for it, but again, it's going to be. We're probably going to be invaded at some point. But I'll try to populate these episodes with a little bit of commentary. So today we talked about Robin Williams and things like that, and yeah, again, it was a it was not a good one, not a good feeling. So we need to get some more dies from Askia. Do you want horses for it? Yep. Sure, let's do that. Okay. So Askia can't really declare war on me because I'm the one providing him his horses. But of course, once he invades Genghis Khan here, as he already has started, he's going to start acquiring some horses. But it doesn't look like he has a lot of horses other than those two. So maybe I am his lifeblood here for horsies. In which case I'm quite happy because that puts me in a very powerful position. So we're at level 13. We've actually passed Manny in Constantinople. We're only one behind Garokum now. And still a few behind Gao. But we are catching up. We're only one behind Geneva. And so Constantinople, though this next growth is, wow, that's going to take a little while. But that's okay. Maybe we can find ways to improve our food. Where are the citizens here? It's only got one. What could we do to improve food? That would only improve it marginally. And maybe we don't want to do that. Alrighty. Anyways, that's going to be it for today, guys. I will see you all next time.